In this video, I'll be making 10 custom sets for Ninjago's 15th anniversary next year. Each set will include golden minifigures, but this time based off their Will Film focus season. Let's start with the smallest set and work our way up to a $400 UCS set. First up is a Polybag that will retail for $5 and includes Samakai, sort of like a CMF figure. I picked Samakai because he's a super expensive figure since he only released in 2 sets during Ninjago's original wave. Bumping up to $15 is a minifigure pack, similar to the Star Wars ones but with an extra minifigure included instead of the build. The 4 figures in this set will be the shirtless ninja as seen on the Dark Island in Season 2. Some other casual minifigures that would also work are the dancing suits, teacher outfits, or the fugitive figures if you wanted to venture into later seasons. Every wave needs a battle pack, and I could have chosen any of them for my custom battle packs video, but the Skullkin made the most sense since they are Ninjago's original villains. I don't really see a reason to change anything, so the selection is going to stay the same for this wave. Make sure to go and watch that video after this one if you haven't seen it yet. I will, however, be adding Golden Zane, and his focus season was rebooted, so his figure is gonna reflect that. LEGO actually did something similar if you recall the Imperial dropship from the 2019 Star Wars wave. They bumped up the price, so this one is reasonable at $25. Next, we can jump to a $60 set with a helmet, or rather mask set. The obvious options were either Kai or Lloyd, but let's face it, Lloyd is the face of the franchise. The Star Wars helmets don't include minifigures, so here the sole minifigure will be Golden Lloyd. This version will be from Season 2, and honestly they could just reuse the Ultimate Spinjitzu Master figure. I am a D1 helmet hater, but I put it on this list because it feels like the most realistic thing for LEGO to actually make next year. The next set is $70 and I have the Training Grounds diorama. Again, not a huge fan of 18 plus sets like these, but I must say that they are leagues above the helmets. Minifigures would include Sensei Wu, Blacksmith Kai, and a good one this time, not the awful lazy one that reused city parts. Then also the 3 Black Ninja from the pilot episodes. They'd have the same torso, legs, and mask, but Jay, Zane, and Cole would have the right faces. For the 15th anniversary figure, it's going to be Golden Jay from Skybound. The build wouldn't actually include any of the monastery, which sounds weird, but it'll make sense in just a bit. Yes, it is a diorama, so it will look good on display, but I also want this to be a training course that's playable. The other diorama in this wave, and the more exciting one in my opinion, would be the Temple of Light diorama. Now, LEGO did release a Temple of Light in 2013, but even as somebody with nostalgia for this set, I can agree that it is one of LEGO's worst sets ever. This 15th anniversary set will be cleaner, sleeker, and hopefully actually resemble what we see in Universe. I want it to be in the dollhouse style, meaning that it looks good from the front, but then gets cut off to reveal a full interior. The inside will have the 4 pillars that the ninja stuck their elemental blades in, plenty of crystals, and of course the bell in the middle. As far as minifigures go, the selection was an obvious call. Just the 5 ninja in their kimono suits. The golden minifigure for this set is gonna be Cole, but there's a problem. It took 13 seasons for Cole to get a focus season. Day of the Departed was all he got, so I'd like to see a recolor of RX Cole, hopefully keeping the translucent armor. The only great devourer that we got was this puny piece of garbage in 2012. This set is going to be $100 and this time actually be bigger than the Ultra Dragon. The figure selection here is pretty fun because the standouts are Sensei Wu and Pythor, but I want them to be absolutely drenched in venom. I'll also throw in Lord Garmadon since he is the one that killed the Devourer. Then also we will see the 4 high-ranking snakes from each tribe. When I say high-ranking, I mean the ones that look like the generals but without tails. Then the 15th anniversary figure is Golden Kai. You could argue that his focus season were the pilots, 4, 5, or 7, but he's going to be based on his ZX appearance in Season 1. The next price point is $120 with the Lost City of Ouroboros. We've gotten the main location build for every other season, but this one got skipped for some reason. I'd love to see something similar to Bricklegnds mock because this is arguably the best medium scale Ninjago mock ever made. The minifigures would include young Lloyd, Pythor, Scales, and the 4 medium ranking Serpentine. For the golden anniversary figure, I chose Nia since her identity was revealed at the City of Ouroboros in episode 6. Her variant would be from Possession since she never saw a focus season until Seabound. That being said, she did play a bigger role in season 5 as she became the Water Ninja. Water also happens to be the only way to kill a ghost, which is very nice storytelling. I don't have a whole lot of speculation for this set, you just need to go watch Bricklegnds' video if you haven't already. This might be the most realistic set for LEGO to make. It scales perfectly and would make a great playset for either kids or adults. Finally, we made it to the two big dogs. The Master Builder series, Mos Eisley Cantina and Betrayal at Cloud City are two of my favorite sets ever. I would love to see this translated to Ninjago. You could classify the city sets as MBS, but they have their own unique style. The obvious choice would be a Monastery of Spinjitzu, retailing for $350 and including 4,000 pieces. We need all of the outer walls, the cherry blossom on the outside, and of course a decked out monastery with a full interior. They would need to put Sensei Wu's quarters and where the ninja play video games at the least. The monastery is only in the show for 2 episodes before it gets burned down, so we don't get a great chance to see all of the interior. But that being said, it gives the designers a chance to get creative. Remember the training grounds diorama from earlier? If you put 2 and 2 together, you'd probably guess that, yeah, that set can fit in the middle here. It's perfect because each set would work on their own, but you can combine the sets similar to the Jabba's Palace and Rancor Pit. Do you know that back in the day, LEGO actually made sets so that they could connect? The minifigures would include all 4 ninja in their DX suits, OG Nia, Sensei Wu, Fangdom, Acidicus, Scalador, and the 4 lowest ranking snake variants. With that, if you bought the entire wave, you'd have all 12 generic snakes and the 5 generals as well. The golden 15th anniversary figure would be Sensei Wu, obviously because, well, it's his monastery. For the final set, I wanted to go big with the Ultimate Collector Series set. We just had an MBS set for their first home, and the UCS set will be for their second home. The model will be $400 and 4,000 to 5,000 pieces, and of course be based off of the OG Bounty. Basically the Legacy remake, but 3 times the size. UCS sets typically don't have very many minifigures, so the 2 that I found fitting were Captain Soto and Golden Dareth. You already know that I had to sneak him in somewhere. A feature I would like to keep are the engines that can flip between flight mode and landed mode, as well as the anchor that can actually be deployed. I want a fully decked out control room, a full-size dining room so that the ninja can have their food fights. Under the deck would be the ninja's quarters. This set wouldn't be quite minifigure scale, but I figure about 75 to 80% would work well in a $400 set. If you guys enjoyed and liked my set ideas, comment which one was your favorite and drop a like while you're down there. Also, if you like Ninjago content, subscribe because I drop a new video every single week. But until then, take care and God bless.